Yo, what's up guys? This is MidnightWabbit, and welcome back to some more Destiny. And today what I have for you guys, first of all, I do want to apologize for not uploading very consistently over the past couple of weeks, and I will have a video up tomorrow or later today explaining why that is. But for right now, I don't want to make this video too long, so we're going to get right into the news that you guys came here for. We're going to be talking about a new area in the Plaguelands called Archon's Forge, which some info was leaked yesterday, and I came across it when I was doing some research yesterday. And this info just dropped yesterday, and there's some actual footage of Archon's Forge gameplay. Previously thought to be like an arena mode, kind of like Prison of Elders, which it kind of is. It's sort of a cross between Prison of Elders and the Court of Oryx, and I'll explain exactly all that a little bit later on in the video, so just stay tuned for that. The Plaguelands, we'll start with the location. The Archon's Forge is located inside the Devil's Stronghold, their big fortress area in the Plaguelands. You can see right here. Bungie kind of went for like a Lord of the Rings type theme here. You can see with like the tower in the distance and some of the snow-covered landscape a little bit. It's almost made it look like Mordor with like the slag runoff, the waterfalls of lava and stuff. They tried to make it look like a very menacing place in the Plaguelands, like capped by this fearsome tower in the distance, and that's kind of what the look they went for, and I think it looks pretty cool the way they did it. But the Archon's Forge, a little bit of a backstory on it. It is actually the ritual site. It is a ritual site for the Fallen. This is how you become a Devil Splicer. You don't just become a Devil Splicer. What you have to do is you take a Siva offering, you go and gather Siva as a Fallen, and you take it to the Archon's Forge's ritual site. You insert it into this thing, and then you have to fight off waves of other Fallen, like that are already Devil Splicers, that are already like infused with Siva. So you have, it's basically, combat is kind of like a rite of passage in Fallen culture. It's like combat, trial through combat is a big deal in Fallen culture. That's just how it is. And when the Fallen, like let's say like a Dreg wants to become a Fallen Splicer, he has to take a Siva offering to the Archon's Forge and fight off, to prove he's worthy, he has to fight off other Devil Splicers to prove that he's worthy to become one of them. So basically that's what you're going to do as a Guardian as well. Now obviously when you're doing this, you're kind of like, it's kind of sacrilegious, you're kind of defiling their sacred space, so they're going to be a little bit more angry with you than they would be at a normal recruit. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Basically, how you access this is after you complete the Rise of Iron storyline, you will obtain these almost like key things from events in Patrol. And this is an area in Patrol. So the Archon's Forge is an area, is the area where the climax of the Rise of Iron storyline will take place, like probably the final boss fight or something like that, because it's in their stronghold. So it's like the climax. It's like their sacred area. So it's like their inner sanctum. This is where the climax of Rise of Iron storyline is most likely going to happen. So, but you will be able to access this in Patrol as Archon's Forge. So you go to the Archon's Forge once you have one of these keys, insert the key, and then basically just survive. Now, there's a bunch of different unique encounters. I believe there's one for like each different type of fallen enemy, which is kind of interesting, and then they all have unique bosses tied to them. And I don't think any of the encounters last longer than 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes, I believe, is the longest time that any of these encounters will last. Now, if you do die, one of your fire team members dies at any point during this, they will be teleported to this spectator area when they respawn. So you can kind of watch and kind of like cheer for your teammates, kind of like a gladiator, like arena type thing. Like there's one teammate left, the other two guys are like cheering for him, like because he can still clutch it for the entire team. So everyone else is like cheering for him for that one last Guardian to like, go dude, go, and it's like to finally to beat this and actually survive. So they're like, it's kind of like that kind of energy, like the pumped up kind of energy that they want to get in there, like when you're doing this with friends, which I think is kind of cool. And they've said that they believe that this is like, it was supposed to be a mix of PoE and Court of Oryx. And you can kind of see like in the terrain, the PoE side of it, like the design of it is all like Fallen themed and everything, obviously because it's a fallen structure, but you can see like they're very reminiscent of the Prison of Elders, with the doors and the walkways and everything, because that's basic Fallen architecture. That's why Varric's constructed it like that, because this is just basic Fallen architecture, and that's just how he was raised, I guess. But as you can see, the terrain is pretty cool. We got like this little slag pit that'll actually burn you if you step in it. so that'll actually burn you. You got to be careful of that. You can probably use it to damage the enemies as well, although I don't know how effective that will be at damaging them. Maybe it'd be like a cheese for one of the bosses, who knows. You can like lure them into the slag pit and just burn them to death or something. That'd be pretty funny if they get like trapped in there and they just die. That, like for one of the bosses, like a cheese. That'd be really funny if that was a thing. But I doubt that would happen. But anyway, you got like these high walkways, like ramps and bridges and stuff. The ground is a lot more uneven than in the Prison of Elders, which I kind of like. I like that it's a little bit more irregular. It's more like a natural landscape. It's like they built this on the side of a hill, and they kind of like built around it, so it's still very natural. Like the floor and the walls and everything is very like natural, like outdoor type feel. But like inside, you're inside their fortress, like. So there's like the slag runoff like from the waterfalls of lava and stuff, and then like the Siva threads you can see hanging from the ceiling and like across the walls and everything. It's like infused with Siva. They said that they didn't want this to be very mechanic heavy like the raids or like Court of Oryx. They didn't want you to have a certain way to take down a boss's shield or a certain way to damage an enemy or something like that. They wanted it to be focused on combat, basically like a gladiator's arena. They wanted it to be not very mechanic heavy and focused mainly on the combat itself. If you want to have a place where you wake up one day and you feel like kicking the shit out of some devil splicers, then this is the place you're going to want to go. Now, they have confirmed that there are unique rewards to be earned from, I almost said Prison of Elders, from the Archon's Forge. We don't know exactly what those unique rewards are yet. It could potentially be that item that you need to use to purchase one of the 8 agnostic artifacts that you can use for any character from that special lady in Fellwinter's Peak. It could potentially be that item that you need to purchase that. You can only get once per week. It could be some other stuff, actual like weapons and armor, like kind of like from PoE. We really don't know yet. All we know is that they have confirmed that there are unique rewards that are confirmed for I almost said Prison of Elders again, for the Archon's Forge. So basically, I'm just gonna let you guys know what I think and stuff. I think this is a pretty cool idea. I really like the Court of Oryx idea. Obviously, it got old. It kind of got old fast and stuff. I feel like this may have a little bit more of a lifespan than Court of Oryx did, just because it's a little bit. Even though there may not be as many different encounters, I think it'll be very, very cool. I think it's a very cool area. It's definitely the coolness factor will probably take a while to wear off, and I think it'll be pretty cool. I don't think it'll be too difficult because it is in patrol, but we'll have to see. I think it's a really, really cool idea. I definitely want to see them do some stuff like this, see them like how they're going to implement this. I want to see exactly what they're going to do with this. I think this is going to be a really cool idea, and I'd love to see what they're going to do. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think about the Archon's Forge and any of the Rise of Iron info that I covered today down in the comments section down below. If you have any other info that you would like to tell me that I may not know about, you think I may not know, just let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to know as much as I can so I can let you guys know. So if you guys know anything that you think I don't, then definitely let me know. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Like I said, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you did, and subscribe for more Destiny content. There'll be tons more where that came from when Rise of Iron comes out. We have daily videos, probably even maybe 2 or 3 a day on the first couple of days, depending on how tired I am. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.